Hello and welcome back, and we are back with the Champions League draw. Where the draw is out, draw is out, draw is out, draw is out. Sister, what
Yes.
a bloody fucking major draw which has come out, dude! What a draw it has come out. I've been following it for the past hour and a half, man. What a bloody draw! I it,
Where are you, Barcelona fans?
exactly. So, sister, let's jump into it directly and don't no time to waste. We've got Group A.
Yes.
Now, for Group A, we've got Ajax, we've got Liverpool, we've got Napoli and Rangers. Your thoughts on it? It is mouth-watering.
Cracker of a group. Cracker of a group. It's a very, very tough group. If people are saying that it's going to be easy for Liverpool, this is not going to be the case. Ajax and Napoli in the group, along with Liverpool, I think it's going to be a cracker of a group. What's your take?
I feel the same. I think that when I saw Ajax and Liverpool coming in, I wanted Inter or AC going there, but then fortunately enough, it's got Napoli, and then you got Hampden Park over there. So it is going to be
absolutely.
It is brilliant. It is brilliant from the word go, and now I'm actually waiting for the September to come in so that we have these games rolling out like this. And it is going to be this time around. It's going to be quite different. We're going to have very quick games in comparison to what we had earlier because of the World Cup. So there are a lot of changes also coming in. From pot A to pot B, or Group B, should I say, we've got Porto, we've got Atletico, we've got Leverkusen, and we've got Club Brugge. So
let's and before we move to the Group B, I just want to just term certain groups something. So Group A, according to me, they are the atmosphere setters. If you talk about Ajax, if you talk about Liverpool, if you talk about Napoli, they are the atmosphere setters.
How are we forgetting Rangers?
Yes,
how are we forgetting Rangers and
absolutely. So for me, this Group A is atmosphere setters. Let's move on to Group B.
Absolutely atmosphere setters. Going on to Group B, sister, Porto, Atletico, Leverkusen, and Bruges.
I would term this group as sleep simulators because it's going to be a very one-sided group in favor of Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
With no disrespect to the other teams, but I think Atletico Madrid has got a very, very easy group. What's your take?
That's there. But I think with Porto and Leverkusen there, that's the fight for number 2, I believe. Other than that, I don't see there's going to be any major concern for Atletico. Yes. That is what my feel is. But then, like you said, it is a sleepy giant group. It's quite a defensive group, to be honest. It's a very defensive group.
So we term it as a sleep simulator as a group. Let's move on to the Group C.
Absolutely. Going from Group B to Group C, we've got Bayern, we've got Barca, we've got Inter, and we've got Pleasant.
Now this is what I call a classic Champions League group of death. So we might call it group of death. Everybody will call it group of death. But I think I will call this group, based on the last team entry, a bit of a pun intended over here. Who the F are Pleasant? That is what my take is on this group. Because this group is going to be a crackjack of a group. What's your take?
You don't want to miss out even a minute of it. Right now, this group is going to be I put it as group of death plus the trendsetters. The trendsetters.
Yes.
Any day, I remember the 8-2. Man, 8-2,
is 8-2 happening again?
I really don't know.
And this time around against Lewandowski.
Oh man, it's going to be a bomber, man. It's going to be a bomber. Lewandowski playing against his former club.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Can you just imagine the atmosphere in Allianz Arena for that?
Dude, no way, no chance, dude. I don't want to be there. I right now, if I was a Bayern Munich player and I was in Barcelona and just transferred, I don't want to step into that ground right now, especially when I've done this transfer window. No way. I didn't want to meet Bayern again. That is not something which I wanted to look at. So Group C to Group D, we've got the Europa winners, Frankfurt, we've got Spurs, we've got Sporting, and we've got Marseille. And talking about Sporting, sister, Well, I am hearing right now, let me add some transfer gossip into it. I'm hearing Cristiano Ronaldo is moving out from Manchester United to Sporting, which may happen, may not happen. News is floating around. So Cristiano Ronaldo, if he goes into Sporting, you've got Frankfurt, you've got Spurs, you've got Sporting, and then you've got Marseille, if I'm not wrong. Yes. So what are your thoughts on it?
So, sister, going with the trend, I said about Group A, atmosphere setters. I said about Group B. Group B was a sleep simulator. I said about Group C, who the F is Plazin. For this, I would have to say just one word. Conte is coming, boss. Conte is coming over here. This is a clear
Conte's group.
Exactly. This is Conte's group. But yeah, to your point, if Cristiano goes to Sporting, I see Sporting challenging for the top 2 places in this group. Yes. If that is going to happen, but I still feel Spurs hands down are the favorite in this group.
That's there. I also agree on the same thing that Spurs are going to be. It may not be a walk in the park for Spurs because they make it tough for themselves. But other than that, I feel that it is going to be comparatively easy for Spurs as well. And under Antonio Conte, I hope they are one of the top 2 teams. From D to E, we've got former European champions, the maximum won by an Italian team, AC Milan. We've got former 2-time Champions League winner, Chelsea is there. We've got Salzburg. We've got Zagreb. What is your thoughts on this? Because AC is right now on top of their game. In the Italian league, they've come back and they come back with a vengeance. They come back with a storm. They've done what they wanted to do. Won the Italian league. Now in the Champions League, do you feel, and add the twist, last time when they were in the finals, it was in Istanbul, 2005.
Exactly. So we have AC Milan, we have Chelsea, we have which 2 other teams?
We've got Salzburg, RB Salzburg. We've got Dynamo Zagreb.
So I will call this group as one of the most moderate groups of the entire Champions League draw because I can clearly see there are two teams who are going to be really 1 and 2 in this group. Yes, it could be the other way around as well. It could be AC Milan, Chelsea, or Chelsea, AC Milan. Honestly, with no disrespect to Salzburg as well as to Dynamo, I really don't see them battling Chelsea and AC Milan. But yes, to your point, AC Milan, maybe it's all destiny. It happens again in Istanbul.
Yeah, maybe it's happening again. Maybe. So, it is all a maybe. And everybody we all are waiting for this bloody Champions League draw. The games to begin. Now let's the game begin is the thing. From E to F, sister, E to F, we've got the current Champions League winners, Madrid. We've got Leipzig, we've got Shakhtar, and we've got the Celtic Giants. Celtics are there.
So I have been just following the trend. I have been just naming all these groups with some acronym or not, but I will name this a slightly controversial one and with a question mark that UEFA paid off. I think that's my question mark for this group.
Yes, absolutely. UEFA.
I think UEFA with their track record and with this group and what happened between Florentino Perez and UEFA a season ago, I think some dealing has happened because it's so evident that right now this group for Real Madrid it's very easy. What's your take?
At an earlier point of time it was a UEFA Lona, if I am not wrong, but I think so the allegiance have changed. Yes. The allegiance have changed, and now it has gone to Real Madrid, if I am not wrong, right now.
Yes.
Moving on to the next group, we've got City, we've got Sevilla, Dortmund, and Copenhagen. Pep Rule. Did
Pep Rule, or again going by the tradition, I would say a Haaland reunion. It's Manchester City with Borussia Dortmund. A Haaland reunion.
This time around, it's a year of reunions. Yeah, we've got Bayern and Barcelona, we've got City and Dortmund.
Absolutely.
I thought it would be Juventus and Tottenham, and it would have been a perfect reunion.
Absolutely.
But then now, what do you think about this?
I think it is slightly complex for City, because yes, Dortmund is going to be a real good force in this. But again, I think the focus would be on the Holland reunion, as I termed this group as.
Yes.
But I still see City and Dortmund going past the group stages and entering into the knockout stages
So
from this.
you're counting out Sevilla out of it.
Yes, because I always give Sevilla a chance in the Europa League, not in the Champions League. I still feel they can spring up a surprise at the cost of Dortmund, but City would be too strong. I feel so. City
I
would
also
be
feel
too
the
strong.
same. I also feel the same. To the final group, sister, we've got Paris, Saint-Germain, PSG. We've got the old lady of Turin, Juventus. We've got Benfica, and we've got the Haifa. The
Maccabi Haifa.
Maccabi Haifa is the Haifa. It's like high five.
So, sister, going again with the trend, and you must be wondering what is one acronym I'm thinking of this group. I would say Juventus is not performing that well over the last 2-3 seasons. We've all seen that. I would term this group as Messi versus the farmers as usual, because this is such an easy group for Paris Saint-Germain.
I swear.
PSG is just walking past this group, I can see.
But do you think, my question to you is, do you think Juventus will be a rollover for PSG? After a 6-1 victory, after a 6-1 victory in League One?
I think so. I think so, because Juventus is not performing well. I don't even give them a chance as one of the contenders for the Scudetto this season as well, because I think AC Milan, Napoli, as well as Inter, they are far more ahead in terms of the preparations. Yes. So and apart from Juventus, you have nobody in this particular group which can actually cause some sort of a problem to PSG, and that's why I rightly said is Messi versus the farmers as usual. So I think with that,
before we end this, sister, how do you rate the draws overall?
I think it was fantastic. I think fantastic. I think I'm really looking forward to that Group C, which I have termed as who the F is Plazen. But this Group C is going to be amazing. But yes, I hope there are a lot of surprises this time around in the Champions League group stage. I feel and I hope that this time around some underdog really relishes and maybe gets to the knockout stage and much ahead. That's what I want. And before we wrap, as you correctly pointed out, I just want you to give me one name. Too early to call. We have a World Cup at the end of the year. We have so many things, but one name who, according to you, is the pick to lift the trophy in Istanbul this time around. I need one pick. Just one.
I can give you two. City or PSG.
So you are going with El Cashigo.
Yeah, because I don't find anybody else that at that level of where City and PSG are going to be, and on paper right now. On paper, my thing is that. What about you?
And if you have to pick, and I'll put you in the spotlight, you have to pick one out of the two.
Chelsea.
How can that be possible? If you're talking about Manchester City and PSG, how did Chelsea come into the fray?
You just asked me a name. I put myself in the spot. I'll pick up Chelsea any day of the week right now. So
this is as equivalent to you asking me this, and I'm saying Arsenal to be in the Champions League final.
No, on a serious note, I think so. I'll go with the City this time around. Maybe City or PSG, either one of them. City maybe edges it out slightly.
No.
Maybe City. What about you? What is your what?
I think City will continue their run of not winning the Champions League, and PSG also will support them in that run. And I think this time around, it's more about, I think we have had good dominance of the English teams over the past few seasons in the Champions League. The same is going to continue, but I feel this time around, it could be another year of Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich might be another, maybe a 7-time champion this time.
Do you think, and this is an out of blue question and very, very quick quiet. Do you think any of the Italian sides can be in the final? Very important question, because these guys are performing and good teams. AC, Napoli.
As much as I want it, but I really don't see that happening, because yes, they have got a new lease of life. But if you talk about going to that final hurdle of playing in the Champions League final, you have seen what and how English teams have performed over the past few seasons, and getting past those English giants, and never count Real Madrid out. Never count them out.
Yeah. We saw
Count them
it
out.
last season. We saw it last season. We cannot count Real Madrid,
Exactly.
not at all.
So
So you're saying
it's very difficult for an Italian team to reach the final.
so you're
It
saying
has
no
to be a
Zlatan,
really gift of the
no
draw.
Zlatan in the Champions League final.
As much as I want him to lift the trophy, I can't see that happen. I can't.
All
see
right, and on that note, sister, thank you. And
Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys.
We're all waiting for the games to begin, the Champions League to begin. All right, on that note, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Do like, share, subscribe, enable the notifications, and let us know what is your pick. Which game do you want to watch more? All right. Bye-bye.